This is Zach Veen. This is the position player they've been waiting for. Now, remember, they've already got Tovar playing as short. He's 23 years old, and he's a Gold Glove shortstop, right? They've already got Doyle in center field, Platinum Glove winner in center field. They're putting the young pieces together. All they're missing is an ace. They need that win-day guy. But did they get it with Chase Dollander?
Yeah, they may have. They drafted a guy in 2023, number 9 overall, out of Tennessee, Chase Dollander. I'm going to tell you something. It's tough to pitch in that ballpark. I get it. And it's a ballpark that a lot of young pitchers go, and they struggle with some success. Made his debut this past Sunday. I really liked what I saw. Mound presence, really good body. More importantly, I love the package of pitches that he has. The guy looks like a guy that's like, I know Bud Black, very high on him coming into spring training. Very calm demeanor on the mound. Good explosive fastball, which isn't an easy thing to do, to be able to use that fastball. Now, you see a lot of guys, when they go and they pitch at Coors Field, ball doesn't tend to break as much, your breaking ball won't be as sharp. Has a couple of different variations. It's almost like a slur of a cutter, dreaded equalizer, the straight changeup. So you look at the package of pitches, has enough heat, and I look at his delivery, and it reminds me of Jacob deGrom. Different body type. He's a little bit heavier, but if you watch at the end of delivery, it is eerily similar to Jacob deGrom. Now, we're talking about a comp about mechanics and delivery and who he reminds me of. He's probably a long way from being Jacob deGrom, but the similarities are eerie. And what I really like about him, you see a lot of guys that are hard throwers. And one of the things I like about Dollander is you'll see guys that are 95, 96, particularly young pitchers, when they come out of college, they're chasing two things. They're chasing velocity and they're chasing spin. And you'll see a lot of right-handed pitchers that are trying to overthrow and overextend. They'll fall off towards first base. You'll see that head and the shoulders come along with it. He does a really good job with that nice, clean delivery that he has of keeping his chin and his chest on target for a long time. Listen, you're always going to fall a little bit this way because if you're going to throw 95 to 100 miles an hour, there's some effort that comes involved. But what I really like, Greg, he takes the chin, he takes his chest, and he's on line to the target till that ball gets rid of his hand and he lets it go. And another thing I like, he finishes.
I was about to ask you about that because that's your favorite part of deGrom's game.
It is, and that's why deGrom is around the strike zone as often as he is, because his body and his body line keeps him on line to keep him from being erratic. The first thing that goes, if your chin violently pulls towards first base, it's going to pull your shoulders that way, and it's going to pull your entire upper body. You're going to be falling towards the first base dugout and trying to throw off to the right. So as long, I mean, it's so important, and it's a hard thing to do to keep the chin and your chest on line as long as you can till you release that ball. And another thing that Dollander does really well, he finishes his pitches. He doesn't cut it off. He gets a lot of extension. He uses his entire body. There's lots to like about this guy. I'm hoping that he can keep those mechanics, keep positive, a tough ballpark to pitch in, but the Rockies are building on something. And if they're going to be good, they're going to need him to step up. They're going to need him to be a guy. You know, before the injuries to Jonathan Gray, there was so much hope for Jonathan Gray. This guy has a chance to be a special pitcher.
Bud Black thinks they've got the race. That's how talented Chase Dollander is, and he's got the same repertoire as Jacob deGrom.